Welcome to the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame family, Blake Franks, and your 84 other nominees for the Bridge Builder Excellence Award. You guys are all winners, and I want to just congratulate you, operating on the field, in the classroom, and in the community with excellence. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this, Blake. When you think about excellence, you're out here working, whether you realize it or not, and maybe you do, maybe you don't, but you are excellent. You're demonstrating excellence in your life, not only on the field, but also in the classroom, in the community, giving back and caring for others. So when you think about the word excellence, what comes to mind for you?
I just think making it progress, like slowly progressing and succeeding throughout the school, your community, and on the football field, just anywhere in general where you want to make progress. I think that's what excellence is, just progressing and succeeding, I think.
Well, that's great. Now, I see you got your Greenville High football sweatshirt on. So you're a Greenville High student now. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us, what position are you playing there?
I'm playing offensive line.
What is it?
I can play offensive guard, offensive tackle, wherever my coach might want me.
Okay, so you are an offensive lineman, guard or tackle. And what do you like best about playing the offensive line position?
I just like the ability to block and protect my quarterback and just get pancakes, be aggressive. That's my favorite part, I just like to hit hard and just take it all home.
That's awesome. So you like being in the mix down there?
Yes, sir.
That's fantastic. So let me ask you this. So when you were coming up, was there someone that influenced you, that was a role model that you looked up to?
I gotta say my first role model growing up had to be my fifth grade teacher, Mr. Esposito. I guess having a male teacher really progressed the way I learned, the way I perceived things a lot faster. Not saying that having a female teacher wasn't something I'm really wasn't used to, but having a male role model or male teacher was crazy for me. But also I've had other role models. Of course, your parents are either your first ever role models, but outside of just my parents, I'd say Mr. Esposito was my first ever real role model in my opinion, because just kind of showed me what it was like to really do something otherwise than just yourself. Because he was, I don't know, he was not only just my teacher, but he was also a special needs teacher from time to time. So he would help out there, and he would help out other places, and it's just looking at that made me just think about life in a different way.
Wow, that's great. So what was his name again?
Mr. Esposito, or we called him Mr. E.
Mr. E was inspiring. That's fantastic. Well, let me ask you this, Blake, in terms of, being a protege yourself, but also having some proteges. I'm sure there's some young men out here in the community, and will be for years to come. What advice would you give to someone coming along wanting to be successful like you have been?
I would say just be focused and be determined in whatever you want to strive for. If you want to be a entrepreneur, just strive in that position, just make it your own instead of someone else's. Just I'm trying to figure out how to word this, but just keep your mind focused on what you really want in life, because you don't know when that can be taken away from you. And I'm pretty sure nobody want that. Nobody will want their special thing that they have in their life to be taken away from them. Just keep striving, in my opinion.
That's great advice. Keep striving, stay focused. Now, what do you do to help you stay focused?
What do I do? I tend to just keep all the bad things away from me, and just focus on what makes me happy, and I try to just keep a pace of just like, I know that I want to go do this thing, and it's hard not to want to do that thing, but it might not be good for me, you know. So you just gotta tell yourself sometimes, you know, you can't do everything in life that every other kid is doing, because you have that one thing, that one goal that you really want to do, and just imagine the next day that's just not there. So that just keeps me on like type of an kind of an anxious like feeling, but it keeps me motivated and just like I really want to achieve this goal, which is my goal is to get to the NFL. Like that's something I really want to do. So no matter what, like if it's a day off, I'm training. I'm trying to get better, trying to not let other people pass me.
That's fantastic. So you got a dream, got a goal. Yours is to be an NFL player. And that basically sounds like to me, I heard you say, helps you prioritize things. You choose things that maybe not quite as fun in the present because of what you're trying to get to in the future.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Well, we're proud of you. Like I said, we really want to celebrate, recognize, and encourage you, Blake Franks. You are a great role model in our community. We're proud of you at the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame. And I wanted to give you a chance. This is the Ask Levon segment. So Levon Kirkland, he's been where you want to go, Blake Franks, and we think you got a good shot at getting there and want to wish you luck. But what would you ask Levon Kirkland?
How did you get to the situation that you're in right now? Like what made you strive to be better?
Hey, Blake, man. Again, that's a great question. How did I get to where I was? I think, honestly, this is going to sound corny, but it was just having faith. It was just really believing in my ability and what I could possibly do, and really just leaving a lot of it up to God because there's a lot of variables that go into it, especially when you're talking about going to a certain level like the NFL. You got to be talented. You got to be very fortunate that you don't get hurt. And you really got to be selected to the right team. So a lot of that is really kind of out of your control. So I just had faith and I just did the work that I had to do. And I just kind of let go to say, okay, I'm going to trust God in this. I just kind of let go, believed in what I was doing. And I really believe that was the key point. That's the reason why I was as successful as I was as far as a football player is concerned. And, you know, I think it's still having belief and being able to surrender that and let go and just do your part.